Good afternoon, guys. This is Janice. Hope you can read this. I'll keep it there a little bit so you can take notes. That's my Etsy shop. I also am a songwriter. Some of my songs are on iTunes. But this is the information. Anyway, today we're going to do a swipe. All we have to do is put a little color on the canvas. But to start with, I'm going to do the basic background. I'm doing white. Let me go through the colors. Right now I'm using basics. This is basic white, but we can read it titanium white. This one is light blue violet. Beautiful color, I have to say. All basics paint. This one is bright aqua green. This is Cerulean Blue Hue. And my favorite color, light blue permanent, which I've been finding very hard to get, but I will survive. Okay, I'll put this away. I've mixed my paints up 50-50, 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol. If it gets a little too thick, I add a little water that is mixed with Floetrol. I'm also using Acrylic by Artist Loft, and also Basics White, obviously, for the background, and a splash of the Liquitex pouring medium. And then everything has also in it Floetrol, which I go through by the gallons. I get it at Home Depot. It's not expensive at all. Now what I have here a tray. It's an aluminum tray, which I use when I do the base coat. The base coat and I get along really quick. All you have to do is take your canvas. What did I do with the canvas? I lost my canvas. Seriously, where the heck did I put it? Well, I don't know what happened to it. This is weird. Okay. Very strange. Well, this is going to be funny, I'll tell you guys. It's going to be hysterical watching this because I really don't know what happened to that canvas. I had a 9x12 canvas ready to go, and it's disappeared. So I will take another one, and it's going to be another 9x12. Brand new, still in a pack. All right, let me take this out. I just use a little knife to open the plastic and get it out. Sorry about that. I've been doing so many that I'm losing my mind, but that's okay. Anyway, my name is Janice, J-E-N-I-S-E, like Denise with a J. Normally I put up some videos on cards, like card tricks. If you like cards, I put that up. Okay, here we go. 9x12. And I'm going to take my white that I've already mixed up. Give it a little stir just to make sure it hasn't thickened up. Beautiful. And I need my cup to put that in. Now what I do is I don't worry about smoothing it out because what I'm going to do is be putting paint on this anyway. And I'm going to be swiping it, so I don't worry about it. I have some beautiful artwork. I'm a fine artist. Graduated from art school back in 1970. Yes, I'm old. I will be 70 this December. I know it's quite exciting. all my years doing regular art and songwriting and just, you know, having fun, I decided during retirement I want to have more fun. Now, I find pouring simply just relaxing and fun. Okay, I'm done wiping all that off. Now I'll move this tray out of the way. And I'll put it on my handy dandy design my husband did for me. Now my hands are a mess, so I'm going to take these off and put new on. Even though I really don't even have to put new on right now because I'm going to be pouring the paint on and swiping it off. Now you notice it's not really, I don't know if you could tell, but it's not flat or anything or smooth. You don't really need to have it smooth because I'm going to be swiping it, so what's the big deal? Okay, now I'm going to start with dark because the top layer is going to be white. So I'm going to stick some here. I'm going this way this time. Okay? I don't want to do too much dark blue. Put a little green next to it, or I'll do that a little bit on the bottom. Like that. This is leftover paint that I've used many times because I like to. I don't really like to throw paint away, which I don't. And these containers I get right at Michael's. They screw on, and believe me, they keep your paint for it seems like forever. Okay. Now I want to do a little bit of white in between. Make sure this is still, yeah, it's good. Take that out. A little bit here. And then a lot more here, because this is going to be what I'm going to swipe right here. Alrighty. Move that out of the way. Now I've got a shop paper towel. I get them at Home Depot. It's stronger than your normal everyday paper towels. I think I'm going to do it, maybe I might do it the other way. A lot of weight there, so I'm a little, I've decided I think I'm going to do it the other way. I'll go down, or maybe I'll go up. Let me just add a little bit of this color here. It's my favorite color, absolute favorite. And a little more green. Okay, since I add a lot of white there. And yucky paint on me. Let me just torch this real quick before I put the final layer. I've got a bubble right there, get rid of it. This also I got at Home Depot. A little torch, no biggie. Some people use these gigantic ones, and I am sorry, but I don't have that much. No. That's too much. Alright, I'm going to swipe on top. Let me throw some white there. See how this turns out. If I don't like it, then I'll swipe sideways. Alrighty, now, you don't have to wait that much, really. You just put a hit, lay it down, have it soak it up, leave it there a minute, or a few seconds. I'm impatient when it comes to that. Then you take it and just slowly slide it off. And you see cells already appearing. Okay, put that over there. I'm going to put some gloves on because I want to stretch, I want to get rid of some of the blue up here. I'm not going to turn sideways or anything, but eventually all the colors will pop through. As you see the cells already appearing, that's what I love about this stuff. You never know what you're going to get. You never know ever what you're going to do, how it's going to turn out. So now I'm going to just go like this a little bit to run it down. I don't need to do that much. So that's good. I'm going to get that one corner. And I have my corners already done, so I don't really worry about my corners, but I do like the swipe to go a little bit. All right. I'll just, oops. I'm going to hurry this along right here. There we go. Okay, now, this will dry, and it'll be absolutely beautiful because look at the cells already appearing. They're large cells. And you notice, but didn't have to worry about the paint underneath being smooth. It's perfect. And I also take one of these, they're called wet ones. I take one of these before I begin painting. I usually, if it's not packaged like that, had the plastic on, if it's just sitting here, I run my little wet one over the entire canvas, and I find that really helps too. This is coming out beautiful. Look at the big blue cells. Reminds me of the ocean. Got a little bit of green here, and you've got this. And I'll get some more here. I'm going to fire it up. Get rid of some of these bubbles I see. Now, I have chucks underneath here, and tell you the truth, I mean, I have melted one a little bit. If you happen to hit the blue here, that's the chuck, it will melt. It will not catch fire. You know, it will not cause a fire. Alrighty, these little cells here. Here we go. All right. Now, once this is dry, I'll put it up on my Etsy store. And then before it goes mailed out to a customer, we do a brown backing to it. And then my husband, who designed this nice little space for me, he puts a wire hanger on it so it can be hung on the wall. It could also be framed, but I don't sell them framed, but you can get a 9x12 frame, one that even has glass. You can have the glass removed and go ahead and frame it that way. Or you could pay a little bit more and get one of the canvas frames, but it's not necessary. These are, every single side of this canvas is covered. Now I do have some on my site that are gallery framed, a gallery canvas. Gallery canvas costs a lot more, therefore it costs a lot more to buy that compared to the smaller canvases, which are like a 5/8 of an inch thick. So anyway, this is it. Check out my Etsy. That's JENISE 410. The reason behind the 410 is I'm 4'10". Okay? Then I have some videos also on YouTube, which has me singing and doing my bloopers. I write some of these songs, I can't remember them, so it's kind of funny. And enjoy. And I hope you learn something about this. Thank you very much.